Hey, this is Gina Rogers from Grantwood AEA, and this is a quick tutorial for the Common Formative Assessment Team Facilitators to get to know where some of the things are in Canvas for the course that you're going to be helping to facilitate for the next few months. And so first thing that we're going to do is we're going to just log into Canvas. Here I'm going to put my email and then my password and go ahead and hit login. And then to get to the course, I'm going to click on my Courses tab and then go to GWAEA Common Formative Assessment. And so the home page here has Google folders or links to Google folders that are shared folders that all of the participants will be able to add to their own Google Drive. And so if they click on one of them, let's say I was person who is going to be in the pre-K group working on Common Formative Assessment. If I click on that, that's going to take me to this place where I can then add this folder to my drive or open this folder in my drive, and then it will always be in my Google Drive, and I can add my Common Formative Assessments there, instructional plans, and then student results evidence stuff there as well. So there's a folder for each Common Formative Assessment group here on the home page. Second thing to take a look at is in modules. You are going to find what's called a Facilitator Material module. And inside of that module, you will find the PowerPoint for Monday, and then you'll also find the CFA template for Monday as well. On this first page, if we click on that, you have a link to a Google Drive folder for those two resources, and I looked through and checked and made sure that everything looked okay as far as formatting goes, and I thought it looked pretty good. If you have any concerns or questions about that, please feel free to contact me. If I go back out to that module again, and look at the other two things that are in there. There's also a copy of the PowerPoint. If you prefer Microsoft Word stuff, you can just click on that, and then you'd be able to download a copy of the PowerPoint from Monday. And then there's also here that Common Formative Assessment template in Microsoft Docs X format. And so if I click on that, you'd be able to click here and download that as well. It also pulls it up in Canvas too, so you can look at it and see what you're downloading or see what you're looking at. That's available for the participants as well. There's no way to hide that module for the students, but it will be facilitator materials that's in there by and large. Not that the students wouldn't glean any information from those materials, but just so you know, that's where that PowerPoint is and that Common Formative Assessment template for Monday. The final thing that I wanted to show you is the discussions. So those are the three places that you'll be spending most of your time: the home page, that facilitators module or resources module, and then discussions. If you want to add a discussion to your group, you're going to click plus discussion and then call it whatever. We'll call it my test assignment. You can post your question in here. And then if you click on this, this is a group discussion, you're going to assign it to a group set. And so if you are working with the primary level group, so that would be if you are facilitating pre-K, K1, grades 1 or 2, you would assign this conversation to that group set. If you were working with secondary math, and so that would be middle school math and high school math, you would assign it to secondary math. Okay, you can see that there's several different group set categories here that correspond with that chart that's on the first page with all those Google folders. I'm not going to actually sign this conversation or this discussion, and so I'm just going to back out of here. I'll leave this page and go back to that home page. So you can see here those group sets, they correspond right here across the top. And so if you were working with like third grade, you'd look in the intermediate group set, and that's where you'd post the discussion to. So this was just a quick, I guess, run through the different features of that Canvas course before you get going on Friday. The big things to keep in mind, or the things that you'll want to be aware of, is this home page where those common Google folders are located that people can click on and add to their own Google Drive. To get your facilitator materials, you'll go to Modules. Click on that and you'll see that module called Facilitator Materials. This first page has that Chris Jakasic PowerPoint and all that stuff in Google form. So these two documents in Google form. If you're not a Google person, if you prefer PowerPoint or Microsoft Docs, then you can download them from right here. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Again, my name is Gina Rogers at Grantwood AEA. You can get me at grogers, ROGERS, at gwaea.org. Thanks.